Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rekakadash, in whom we are in great debt. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who were well, continue doing so, standing firm in the eyes of terror, who I learned this truth from the elders, the bishops, Akim and Aquab. Salutations and blessings to the house of David. We're all the hopeful elect. This is your brother Quasi-Yar with another quick one. And if you think that Esau, Edom, so-called white man is doing this, you're giving that devil too much credit. All right. These are the angels of the Lord preparing to collect souls. That's the way I see it. I don't see it no other way. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. You tell me. I'm about to play this. I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then I'll play another side of this video. I'll place the whole video in the description box so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah.
What the heck?
So she took the camera off the dog, but the way the dog reacted was like it was hovering right above him, like it was teasing him. Like it was, I should say, like going to grab him or something. I'll play back for you. Maybe you should play it more than once backwards. Rewind it so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. This is Psalms 91. And this is why I said what I said. I know this the time is getting close, and I know that there's some brothers that are saying that they're gonna, there's gonna be a swan event, and I'm saying the swan event already happened. It's just they're waiting for the reaction. You know how they put the problem in the reaction, and then comes the solution. So yeah. Then they squeeze. So it's already in play. That swan event is already done. They're just waiting for the people's reactions. That's it. This is Psalms 91. And I begin at 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So that's true and simple, man. Why? Brothers, GMS, we live for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We understand that there's nothing else. We understand that this is the only way out. The only way out of hell is through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Actually, is Yahweh who's going to come rescue us. Second verse. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress and my power. In Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snares of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And that's to come. This, we know that the main pestilence, that those plagues, that's the missiles. But there's other stuff that's coming, man. You also have diseases, and most of all, that that digital. So he shall cover thee with his feathers. And those are angels. Those are the angels. That's what that dog is seeing. Because, see, animals can see in that spectrum, and we can't. And under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by night. And like I said, those missiles are coming, and it's saying it might be my night over here. But in reality, it could be in the middle in the morning, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Who knows, right? Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. See? So there's terror at night and then arrows in the daytime. So you're gonna see those. You're gonna actually see those missiles coming. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasn't at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And it's being prepared right now. And I'm going to show you parts of that preparation, because Esau Edom is pissing his pants right now, but he doesn't want to admit it. He's wondering what's going on. Meanwhile, he kind of gets the hint of what's going on. A lot of people already know. Verse 9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, that there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. And that's my point. That's my point right there. Because if I say some more, I think I'll mess it up.
So I was taking my dog out to go to the bathroom, and he started barking like crazy. And usually he barks at the moon. So I was just telling him to be quiet, because it was probably just the moon he was barking at. And after I told him to stop, this white ball went flying through the yard past us.
Yeah, but you see his face? Like, he hasn't blinked, bro. He's telling the dog to be quiet because he's about to drop the bomb
into the tree line, and it was the weirdest thing I ever experienced. So I brought him inside and got him all settled.
So hopefully this won't go into commercial. That's why I had to stop. But nevertheless, this is St. Petersburg, Florida, okay? This says it right there in the bottom.
Why are they blinking? A high definition camera, new commercial grade. It's unbelievable. The infrared is catching. I'm going to show you these videos next. You tell me what you think these things are.
No, I'm wondering, why is he has that camera pointing out into the sea? What is he worried he's going to see? What, Putin? A nuclear submarine is going to come out? Oh, wait a minute. An invasion of some kind?
They are swarming out of the ocean. They're floating around my deck. They're fighting against a 20-mile-per-hour wind, okay? Windsocks blowing. They're going against it.
Like I said, I believe. I mean, what is this right here? I think is this I don't know, man. It could be deceiving me. I don't know. It's just a giant eye? Is this a face here? What? I don't know what's going on here. What am I looking at? Anyways. All right. Remember when I mentioned about the fog? That's, you know, if anything, you should be afraid of the fog. Stay away from the fog. Maybe you should wear a mask in the fog if you need to travel. You shouldn't be in the fog if you don't have to, man. All right? There's a lot of things that you could be breathing in that don't belong inside your lungs when you're in a fog. Esau Edom is doing his best right now, okay? And I know the Lord protects us, but he gives us knowledge, he gives us understanding. You know what I mean? You know, you're not gonna put your hand in the fire, right? And say, oh, the Lord got my back. That it is not gonna burn me, right? Right now, you can't just go, oh, I'll take that flame, and the Lord is not gonna let it burn me. I'm just saying.
There's a nasty smell in the air, and looked out on the horizon. There's a green fog, like hovering. Goes on for miles.
Again, so the green fog again somewhere else. So I mean, it came over here, but it didn't stay that long. I think it was like a day at most. I think it was maybe a day or 2 days, maybe. I don't remember, but it didn't last long. Like if it lasts in other places that they were talking about, like going on 2 weeks or something like that. Anyways, I hope this was edifying. I'll place the link in the description box. Shalom.